Seton, the poll question today is going to be what for hour one?
Well, we might as well start with the big story of the day. Jordan Poole's shot was a good decision or a bad decision?
All right, they're down 3. The Lakers did what I keep telling teams to do. Take the ball out of the best player's hands. Do not let Steph Curry beat you. They double-teamed him, and then they whipped it around. Jordan Poole, who had a pretty good shooting performance last night, then was wide open from 30 feet away with 10 seconds to go. It felt like he could have been wide open from 25 feet away, one dribble, but we're going to criticize the result here. Now, he's not a bad shooter, close to 30% from 30 feet out. Do I want him taking the shot? If it's wide open, I'm fine with it. Steph was not going to get the shot. Clay was not getting an open look there. They let Jordan Poole have that shot, double-teaming Steph Curry. I would have liked to have had him step in a little bit. But maybe he gets fouled. He doesn't get the three-point attempt. Dennis Schroeder was double-teaming Steph, got over there late. Maybe he gets fouled. But do I want him taking a wide-open jumper from 30 feet away? The wide open part is the interesting description there. It wasn't contested. Here's Steve Kerr talking about Jordan Poole taking that shot.
I thought Jordan did a really good job. I had the timeouts left, but I saw them double teaming Steph at half court. So I knew somebody was going to be wide open if we could just get the ball out. And Steph did a great job. He got the ball out of the trap, and Jordan was wide open and pretty good look. That's a shot he can hit. So really, happy with that possession. And again, Jordan had hit 6 threes already. So it's a great shot for us.
I don't know if it's a great shot. And yes, he had hit 6 threes last night. Steph and Clay did not have good nights at all. And Steve Kerr, of course, is going to back his guy. Now, if he would have said, I don't know what he was doing from 30 feet away, or we should have gotten the ball to Clay or Steph, of course he's going to say that was a good shot. He was happy with Jordan Poole's shot. It felt like, the Lakers had a philosophy there with the clock ticking down. Steph double team him as soon as you can, and they did a great job at that. Now, if Jordan Poole hits that shot, I'd still say I didn't like the shot. I'll go back to who was it? Dame Lillard. He took the shot, hit the shot, beat the Clippers. Paul George said it was a bad shot, and people went, "Oh, sour grapes on your part." No, it was a bad shot. It was a great result. But if I look at the decision and the results, that's different. It was a bad shot, off balance, fading away, but he made it, which give credit to Dame Lillard. But that shot last night from 30 feet away when it felt like, I didn't know why he was setting up. A lot of times when you're waiting for a shot, you have your foot set, your left foot would be set, and you're ready to get the ball to shoot. Well, if nobody's on you, why are you 30 feet out and not 25 feet out? And you can say, well, what's the difference there? Well, it wasn't even close. The shot wasn't close to going in. And I know that he's out there to try to help Steph Curry, and maybe Steph couldn't make the pass over to him if he's 5 feet in. I just think with 10 seconds to go, you could have done better at getting a better shot. Jordan Poole had a good night last night. I would have said, I don't like the shot, but if he made it, the end result, they end up tying that game. But the Lakers did what I implore teams to do. Don't let the best guy on the floor beat you. So I applaud them for doing that. And Anthony Davis played well last night. But this is where you go, yes, this is what he can do. It's not like you go, hey, wow, what a rare performance by AD. It's, yes, he should be doing this. 30 and 23. When your name gets mentioned with Shaq and Kareem as far as a playoff performance, that's pretty good. So they put up 30 and 23. LeBron didn't play well. And I don't know why he keeps shooting these threes. He was 1 of 8 from three-point range. He's not a good three-point shooter. At some point, you're 9 for 24 from the floor. You're hurting your team. And they let him. And He's better than that as far as getting a better shot. It's almost like he wanted to say, oh, you guys shoot threes, so do we. They shoot it a lot better than you do, LeBron. But 1 of 8 from three-point range. At some point, you have to say, not my night. Let me get to the hoop. But AD played really well. And he basically was the one guy, him and Jordan Poole. Looney had 23 rebounds there. They just don't have an answer for AD. And I'll go back to what Reggie Miller said on Monday. They don't have anybody who can guard Anthony Davis. Looney can't guard him. Draymond can't guard him. In fact, Draymond was talking about AD after the game.
I think when you're guarding a player like AD, it's never going to be one guy that just shuts him down. It's a team effort. As far as the matchup goes, you got to take that head on. And, I don't think we did a great job of that tonight. Like I said, that starts with me.
No, they didn't. Didn't at all. And Looney is great at rebounding, but as far as shutting down, they don't have anybody over 6'9" on that roster. It's small ball. And if small ball works, it wins championships. But when it doesn't, they're vulnerable. And you saw that last night. AD took advantage of them inside. Here is Darvin Ham, the Lakers head coach.
In these last 2 games, is this as well as you've seen AD play ever?
I mean, he had some monster performances that year. They were he was with New Orleans, but all of that's in the past. I think he's doing exactly what I anticipated him to do. He's playing like the top 5 NBA player that he is.
The 5th player in Lakers history to post a 30-20 playoff game. Shaq did it 9 times, Kareem twice, Wilt did it twice, Elgin Baylor did it 11 times. Also throw in 5 assists and 4 blocks. I mean, that's as impressive as we've had in the last 40 years.
Ow! Stat of the day, stat of the day, stat of the day, stat of the day. This is the stat of the day.
I mentioned in the last 40 years, here's the reason why. The last time you had somebody who had 30, 20, 5 assists, 4 blocks in a playoff game, it's happened once. You guys want to guess? In the last 40 years, this player had at least 30, 20 rebounds, at least 5 assists, and 4 blocks in a playoff game. The last 40 years. His name was mentioned on the show, I believe, yesterday. Marvin?
Wilt Chamberlain?
No. Paul?
Hakeem Olajuwon.
No. Fritzy?
Karl Malone.
No. Seton?
Karl Malone at the lone? Say Shaq.
Tim Duncan.
Oh.
Yeah. Tim Duncan.
Quietly.
Yes, of course. Of course, quietly.